Dr. KTV, full of life lessons.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Ma. Good morning to you too, Ma.
We were asked to discuss a topic about the causes of failure. And the best speaker will be awarded, therefore we need to choose a student who will represent the school. Now I want you to suggest what we can choose that causes failure in students' life, and majorly that can happen to anyone.
Ma, laziness.
Laziness is too common, and everyone knows that if you are lazy you must fail. Many schools will want to choose laziness, but let's choose something different that's uncommon.
Ma, I suggest we should choose procrastination. Because procrastination is rampant among people, not only students. Almost everybody in the world procrastinate.
You are right, Victor. I will suggest this in principal's office. Thank you for your suggestion.
You are welcome, Ma.
Later in the day, Miss Shalom went to the principal's office with the other staffs to discuss what the students suggest. But the question is, who will be the speaker?
Who should we choose?
I'm sure that Victor is up to the task.
What causes the whispering?
We all know that Victor himself is a procrastinator. Why should we choose him? Yes, we all know what he did last term. So why should he be the one to be chosen? Victor is a brilliant boy. I'm sure is fit for the task.
Don't let us underestimate anybody, especially Victor. I believe in him, so let's choose him. I will accept all the blame if things goes wrong.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. No problem, sir.
After the hot discussion, Miss Shalom told Victor that he has been chosen.
Victor is in deep thought, thinking of how he is going to prepare for the speech, asking himself what is the next thing to do. Victor is researching. But let's see, maybe he won't procrastinate, because he seems busy to me. Wow, this film is interesting. What do you observe here? Victor procrastinated the research he's supposed to be busy with. Instead he is watching film. He didn't even last for minutes on the desk before he got tired. I didn't say we shouldn't have fun. But there's time for everything. We shouldn't neglect our duties, because we want to have fun. Especially if it will bring success to our lives. Because if Victor succeeds and given a sound speech, his life will change. What do you think Victor should do? If it's what I'm thinking, maybe he should go back to time and he shouldn't procrastinate. Victor is going back to where he is researching so that he won't procrastinate again. Have been researching for some hours now. It's time to rest. Victor, summarize your researches for me. All my researches is based on a quote which is, procrastination is the fertilizer that makes difficulty grow. Wow, that's a nice quote, Victor. Remember that I believe in you. So I want you to perform well. Thank you, sir. I will amaze you. Victor, remember that the tragedy of life is not that man loses but he almost wins. I will.
The next day Victor is traveling by air to United States. But he's nervous because he knows that there are many brilliant students there.
I'm Maya by name. What's the title of your speech?
My name is Victor. Mine is procrastination. What about yours?
Mine is excuses. Wish you best of luck, Victor.
You too, Maya. Today is the day we have been waiting for, in which all schools will choose topics among themselves and the student chosen in school will give us a speech here in the United States, in which the great people from the country will be there. The most outstanding speakers will be given scholarships. But the question is, who are the students who will be awarded? Because all of them are from the highest schools in the country.
And the next person is Victor from Canaanland Pre-Varsity Academy in Nigeria. He is here to give us a talk about procrastination. Let's lift him with a round of applause to come to the stage.
My name is Victor Fuladan. I'm from Nigeria. I'm here to talk about procrastination. I'm not going to explain from my research, but from my experience. Do you know why I'm going to explain from my experience? It's because I am among the 20 chronic procrastinator in the world. After this speech you won't procrastinate anymore, I guarantee you that. In the first place, what do we understand by the word procrastination? Merriam-Webster defines it as the act of delaying something until a later time, because you don't want to do it, but because you are lazy. Do you notice the word lazy? I was once a procrastinator who always dodged his responsibilities. Because the complexity of my work always got me scared. There has been a huge fight between my inner self and my procrastinating self. After 5 years of procrastinating and failing different exams, I learned that it is easy to dodge responsibilities, but one thing is certain: we cannot dodge the consequences of dodging our responsibilities. There was a time when I decided that I would read my textbooks for 6 hours in a month. Do you know what I did? In the first week I read for the first 3 days, and my procrastinating self told me to rest because I have accomplished a difficult task. 2 weeks pass by and I am still resting. After some days, when exam is approaching, there won't be enough time for me to read. I will now be cramming before exam. I know that it all happens to all of us, even to you. Can you now see that the responsibility I dodged has made me to face the consequences of dodging my responsibility? There are 2 things I learned from this experience, which are: 1. If you have a project, break it down instead of letting it overwhelm you. What do I mean? I mean organize the project to a step-by-step procedure, take one at a time. Number 2. Give yourself enough time to execute the task. Let me whisper you the 2 things that robs people of their peace of mind, which are work unfinished and work not yet begun. Do you know what I always say as a procrastinator? I would say, I will do it someday. Let me tell you, someday is not a day of the week. Doing nothing is the most tiresome job in the world. When you won't start, your difficulties won't stop. That's the truth, swallow it. It's bitter, right? I know, but that's the truth. When I was procrastinating, the longer I procrastinate, the longer my problem grows. I never had small problem, because I always wait until my grows up. As a procrastinator, I want you to ask yourself a question: if you didn't take action now, what will it cost you? After failing 7 exams, I realized that success comes to the man who does today what others were thinking of doing tomorrow. Whenever that quote comes to my mind, I would think of what people think of doing tomorrow. Like learning a particular skill and study it. When I started doing that, I don't usually fail as before. So I want you to take a pen and list what others would think of doing tomorrow. After that, take action and do it. I will be glad to tell you a secret of overcoming procrastination. The first step in overcoming procrastination is to eliminate all excuses for not taking action, like playing games and watching films. The second step is not to be so busy. Everyone is always on the move. People are moving forward, backward, and sometimes nowhere at all. The mistake people make is in thinking the main goal is to stay busy. This is a trap. What is important is not whether you are busy, but whether you are progressing. Therefore, I want us to carve out a future. We shouldn't whittle away our time. In my speech, we have learned 4 things. Number 1, if we want to achieve a difficult task, we should break it into step-by-step procedure, and we should give ourselves enough of time to execute the task. It will be easy for us to accomplish. 2, remember that it is easy to dodge our responsibilities, but we cannot dodge the consequences of dodging our responsibilities. 3, success comes to those who did what others are thinking of doing tomorrow. 4, don't forget the 2 steps in overcoming procrastination is to eliminate all excuses, and we shouldn't be busy. Thank you for listening. Victor was among the intelligent students who got the scholarship, and also he got the chance to school in the United States to study medicine. Nobody now regards Victor as a procrastinator, including the staffs. They gave him a nickname, which is Dr. K. You see, no matter what, our hard works will pay off one day.
I thank you guys for watching till the end. If you enjoyed, please like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified whenever I posted another video. And my next video is... No, I won't tell you, it's a secret. Wait for it. Thank you once again.